How do you know if your intuitive or psychic skills are actually developing? This is kind of a very broad question, but it's something I get asked all the time. So give me a couple minutes of your time and I will do my best to answer that. I'm going to split this answer into two different pieces. The first one's going to pretty much evaluate how you know it's not working and it's probably not what you're thinking. And the other half, we're going to go into how to know if your gifts are developing. Real quick, if you're brand new here, my name is Judi Jamieson. I teach intuition and psychic development to empaths. Pretty much, I help empaths go from feeling powerless to powerful by developing and mastering their natural gifts and how to apply them and use them as part of their everyday life. If that is something that interests you, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. And I will give you a quick hot second to do that right now. All right, so let's get this party started. How do you know if your gifts are not developing? Most people think or assume if you're getting signs and synchronicities, the dreams, the weird stuff, the pennies, the feathers, the birds in the window, it's all different stuff. Most people think that means your gifts are developing. That is not true. What's going on is spirit is basically slapping you upside the head with a face that is with a sign that is in your face, letting you know they have something to tell you that will assist you and help you in your life. You're not doing anything. You're just sitting back and catching whatever's getting thrown at you. You're not doing any of the work. That is all spirit doing the work. Now, the good news here, that lets you know that you are open to having a relationship and developing your gifts. It's just a matter of you deciding if you want to go on that journey and how deep you want to go, to what extent or end result. The other thing that you have to factor in is what tools or practices are you doing? So to give you an example, a lot of people try and meditate, they work with a pendulum, they work with crystals, maybe you try reading your cards. They do a lot of these things thinking it's going to open up and enhance their relationship with the spirit world. Again, depends on what level to what extent do you want to work with your gifts. So before I answer that question, how do you know if it's working? If your gifts are strengthening and developing, do me a favor. Let's make this a little bit of an interactive video here. Comment below and tell me why you want to develop your gifts. To what end result? What problem do you think it's going to solve in your life, and how will it enhance your life? That is really the big question, because if you start this journey to do it thinking you're going to have some experience like the Hollywood movies tell you, you're going to be very disappointed, because that's not what it's like in everyday life. If you're doing it for shits and giggles or entertainment, or because you think it would be cool, again, you're not going to have much success. Your motives are not in it to win it. All right, so let's move on here. How do you know if it's working? Are you able to plug into spirit on command and get the answers, the insight that you're looking for? Whatever it is that you're doing to strengthen your gifts, is it greatly enhancing the quality of your life? And I mean enhancing the quality of your life quickly versus feeling like things are dragging out and taking forever and moving slower than snail snot. I don't even know where I just came up with that word. Whatever it is that your practices that you're doing, is it keeping you in a repetitive state, feeling at peace, in flow, and keeping you on your specific life path and purpose? Those are really the questions that you want to ask yourself, that's going to let you know whether or not what you're doing is or is not working, and if it's giving you the kind of results that you want. So if you're like most people, you're probably getting all those signs and synchronicities, and it just might be making you a little bit nutty trying to figure out what it is they are trying to tell you. I have something brand spanking new that will greatly help you out. It's called the Clairvoyant Oracle Training. I'm going to put a link to that training in the description and in the comments for you. So all you got to do is just click on it and all the details will be there. I'm going to give you my secret on how, when I used to do readings many years ago, how I was able to do readings without using cards, crystals, pendulums, meditation, any of that. It was all through developing my third eye. Anyway, so let's do a quick recap. How do you know if your psychic gifts are working, developing, getting stronger, blah, blah, blah? Are you able to plug in on command and get answers? Is the quality of your life improving? Do you feel at peace in your life and in the flow, following your specific life path and purpose? If you couldn't answer yes to any of those questions, see the link that I have below for you. If you enjoyed this video and it gave you some value, make sure you like it so I know I'm doing my job. Okay, Judy, shut up now. All right, you go have a phenomenal, high vibrational, kick freaking ass day.